For me, in my classroom, children's background, it's the norm to include them in my classroom. In other words, it's not something that we tolerate, it's something that we expect. So every child's background is identified and it is infused in all the KLAs basically, whether it be spelling test, English or numeracy. Children will see their backgrounds in the classrooms, and so they will see that it's normal for a child to have another background, and that is celebrated and promoted in a positive way. We don't know everything about every culture, and we have children in our classrooms which we don't know exactly what their background is or what that entails. So it's very important for teachers to collaborate with parents and design programs which are authentic. I don't want to assume I know someone's culture. I like to be taught with the children, with the rest of the class. So I find it very crucial for parents to come in, sit down with teachers, collaborate, and design programs which are authentic and which are pleasing for the actual student involved, so they can feel comfortable and happy at having their culture celebrated and promoted in the classroom in a positive way. As teachers, we're in a role where we can influence our students, and it's very important for us firstly to shine a positive light on their culture. And what I mean about that is that a lot of times students don't want their culture revealed. They hide it. They're embarrassed about their language, about the food they eat, and I think it's very important for us to shine a positive light upon their culture so they can feel comfortable. I think once a teacher or their environment validates their culture, then they're comfortable in holding on to that culture whilst celebrating Australian culture. And of course, what is Australian culture anyway? It's a big topic and a question, which is all these beautiful cultures coming together and celebrating one another and being as one. So I think our history, Australian history, can teach us that we have to make wise decisions, and our Australian history can also show us the mistakes we made in the past so we can make better choices in the present and even better choices in the future. So our children can be appreciated for their background, but also hold on to this beautiful country's culture so we can all live in harmony and celebrate one another.